Hello ladies and gentlemen, Tevaron here, and welcome back to some more Darkest Dungeon, where we are about to rack up some mad sacks of gold again. Hopefully, we're going on a long run with our antiquarian here. Along for the ride is Corbett with the Shimmering Cloak and Barristan's Head, Mr. H for damage output purposes with the Legendary Bracer and the Sun Cloak, of course Runeville with the Camouflage Cloak and another Sun Cloak, and then Healer X with Chirurgeon's Charm and the Tome of Holy Healing. This shouldn't be too hard of a run, and hopefully we will rack up another 40 to 50k gold. Also, this trinket here is very interesting. Don't know about us using that, but it is certainly different than anything else that we've got for a Vestal, so let's prepare. Alright, I think that this is sufficient preparation. Let's begin.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
Alright, not too bad a layout as far as these long dungeons go. Well, never mind. It's pretty bad. I didn't realize it extended further up through here. Okay. So these generally have 19 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we have to do 17. We might as well go down to this one since there's no room battle there. It's kind of a free percentage completion there. And I'm guessing that Mr. H has the best trap disarm. Well done, thank you. We'll make our way down here, not having to worry about doing combat yet. If we could continue to get some good scouts along the way, that would be awesome. We got an obstacle along this next hallway up here, right off the bat. Glad we brought some extra shovels along with us. Just going to let the torch go down a little bit as we proceed here. We'll decide what we want to do with that if we can get a scout in this next area. Runeville, please find us some goodies. Guess it was empty.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Ah, scouts, awesome. Treasure room, awesome. Well, we will let our torch continue to tick down as we approach that. Get us a little bit of extra loot, perhaps. Ooh, that's a nice little haul. I would rather have the antique. Thank you very much, game. Oh. And I would also rather not be a dum-dum and run into traps, even though I just did.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder, a glint of gold.
Surprise, please. Alright, no surprise. Unfortunate, but shouldn't be too much of an issue here. Let's start outputting some damage here, Runeville. Well done. You also, Healer X, you can try to get the kill here.
Press this advantage.
Well done.
Give them no quarter.
Ooh, dodgy dodgy. Even more dodge. I love these dodge cloaks. They are super good as far as I'm concerned. Guess we'll go for... Well, you're the same health. You have protection though, so let's try to get the kill. Good job. And, I mean, that can sort of clear the corpse maybe, but nah, I'd rather just go for max damage. Not too bad, considering 25% protection there. Oh, you get to go again. Awesome.
Continue the onslaught.
Corpses are unfortunate,
Them all.
but dodging the Arbalist is definitely not unfortunate. Yeah, I get rid of this. Bring that Arbalist within range of our high damage outputters. Oh!
Singular strike.
Speaking of high damage outputters, our Vestals have come alive here lately. Ooh!
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh my gosh. We need to combine our torches there. So... I mean, I do assume we'll need blood again eventually. I would imagine that the Crimson Curse is not gone for good. You know what? Even though we spent the money on them, we'll say goodbye to these. The combat has been excessively easy so far, and hopefully it still will be as we proceed. Heirloom chest. Extra heirlooms, please.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I'm going to get rid of the blood for now. We haven't seen any Crimson Court enemies in a while, and we'll also dump this jade for the moment. Deeds are our least valuable heirloom at the moment, so I guess we'll pass those up. So the question is, which direction do we go first? It's 8 in each direction. So... let's go north, I suppose. Can you find us an antique in here? You can, and we thank you.
The light, the promise of safety.
2 bone rabbles on their lonesome. Well, you guys are in for a world of hurt. Ah, darn it, got greedy there. Thought we could get another huge damage out of Healer X, but I think Corbett should be able to finish them off. There we go.
As the enemy crumbles.
Need to start using some supplies along the way, that's for sure. See, have we got a scout to this room? I don't think we do, so we'll...
a blazing star is born.
Go up to Radiant just in case, yep. Might as well head this direction and check it off our list. Make sure we have the Antiquarian, who opens an empty sack.
The twisted faces
Hello.
of the damned, piled high and cloaked in malice.
This is sort of a mini-boss here. One of the episodes that I lost not long ago, I don't know if you remember or not, but I had some corruption going on. We fought this collector, so I've already got the achievement for this. It's not as difficult as I had thought at first, and hopefully that will continue to be the case here. We just need to put out a massive amount of damage as quickly as possible. Going to summon skull versions of some of our heroes here. But we are going to concentrate on zerging down the collector themselves, because if we kill these, then it will summon more. Unfortunately, I don't think that Mr. H can hit back there. So I guess we'll go for getting rid of the highwayman.
Eradicated.
And Corbett can't hit back there either. So the Vestal? Not quite enough. Head games. Haha, get it? Head games? Go ahead, throw those daggers.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Yeah, damage, please. Am I... oh, it's guarded. No wonder I'm not able to hit it. I did not notice that happening. I guess that was what the Man-at-Arms did. So we need to kill it then. Continue to pound away here, I suppose. Highwayman does more damage to us, I would imagine. Finish off the highwayman for now. Life steal, eh? Good dodge. Good dodge. You're just guarding all the folks, aren't you? That was an unfortunate heal, that's for sure. Perhaps Mr. H can get rid of this guy. Nope, bad damage roll on that one. We're going to let Healer X continue to do damage to the actual boss. So 5 to 9 and you're at 10. Nope, we'll go for the actual greater percent to kill. We didn't get it, but... yep. Oh yeah, you got your extra protection buff because of the guard, don't you? That's why we're doing so little damage. Yep. Man-at-Arms on the enemy side is very annoying. Now I know how the enemies in Darkest Dungeon feel when we do that. There we go. It's a little bit better. Oh, dodgy. Too dodgy. Awesome. Now the guard is down. Need 16 more damages. Yep. Summoning more heads. Guess we'll go for the Man-at-Arms. Alright. This fight is not feeling super dangerous, but it is feeling quite annoying.
Obliterated.
Vestal. Go bye-bye, please. Show collection. It's a lot of skulls you got there, that's for certain. Okay. Don't think this thing can bleed. Or maybe it can, it has 0 bleed resist. Looks very skeletal though. Of course, we don't have any actual bleeds on us at the moment, so it's kind of a moot point. Finish this thing off for me, please. Thank you.
As the ghoulish collection scatters, the rats prepare to feast.
Looks like we got a bleed applied to us.
Decimated.
Good damage. Ho 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 ho! Thank you very much. What do we clear off for that? Well, we'll use some of this food, I suppose. I think we'll dump it. Yeah, that seems okay. Might try out the new skill I equipped on Corbett here, the stress relieving, since our stress is starting to get up pretty high. We don't have a scout to this room, so we'll play it safe. Glad we did. Yep, I think Corbett's going to be on stress relieving duty now. We'll see how that works out for us. Not nearly as high a stress relief ability as the Jester has, but it is a stress relief ability on a good combat character, so there is something to be said for that. Try to get this kill, please. Thank you. And it also actually heals a little bit too, so alright. Yep, bump, bump, bump in the night. Of course, you can't connect, so sorry about your luck.
Back to the pit.
While not incredibly useful on the actual hit point healing front, the stress relief from that ability is going to be super useful, it feels like, especially if we keep encountering these courtiers. Runeville outputting good damage here. I mean, good damage for an antiquarian, you know, all things are relative.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Yeah, keep on stress relieving yourself there, sir. Let's try not to have any virtue tests if we can help it.
Another one falls.
Awesome.
This expedition at least promises success.
Let's see, it's slightly ajar, so there's no keyhole. Not great, but we'll certainly take it. Was hoping for a little bit more output than that, but we've still got a lot of dungeon left to go. So hopefully we'll get to the massive amounts of gold that we're used to on these long antiquarian runs. Still no more scouts, huh? You disappoint me, game. I was hoping for more scouts. And fewer traps. At least they're going after the grave robber, who is very dodgy. Especially with the cloaks and things equipped. Right. Still no other scouts, huh? Well, let's be diligent with our torches. Books we will not be interacting with, no thank you. Guess we're just heading back. Very sparse assortment of enemies on this run. Hopefully it stays that way. Would like to just zip through this. Get out with a bunch of gold so that we are able to continue quirk removal and such as time goes on. As well as upgrading our characters. Even with the upgrades to our buildings, it still represents quite a bit of money output to get skills and armor and things up to snuff. Alright, here we go. And we got the surprise too. Awesome. If we could kill a few of these before they get to move, that would be very welcome. Go for... Actually, go for the other Arbalist, I think. Good chance Mr. H can take out both of these. Or not. Well, I feel really silly about my decision now, but we'll try our Zealous Accusation. Alright, well, that wasn't too awfully bad. Definitely not the first round that I was hoping for with the surprise, but... Alright, I get it, game. You want me to heal with the healer, so I guess I'll do that now. You have convinced me that we are not immortal. One off lethal. Let's get some heals going, shall we? Nice crit there. Good stress relieving. Ooh, dodgy. Think we're gonna let you do some more stress relief on yourself there, sir. Oh, good crit, Mr. H. Got a little bit of protection going on. Let's also clear some stress off of the grave robber, shall we? Nah, group heal. There we go. Dodge it. We'll take it. Let our Antiquarian be our damage output on this while we get everyone kind of situated. Yeah, just switch positions for now. Oh, you can only... Alright. Yeah, we'll go for you.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Hopefully we're not going to get dinged for stalling here. I still don't really know the rounds that it starts doing that on. That's a lot of stress.
A devastating blow.
Ooh, yeah.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
I mean, we plan on doing that. I think that we can probably go ahead and do a camp here. Yeah, let's do that.
Circle in the dark. The battle may yet be won.
Right, we for sure want the rare antique. And we probably want the emerald too. I think we can get by on 8 torches going forward, so we'll dump those. Would also like to take that stack of gold. Can we get by on 12 food? I think we can. We're going to dump our food. We'll take... Oh, actually, we didn't need that, so I guess we'll take the crests as well. Though this is a run for money, so maybe we should just take the jade. Yeah, we have sufficient crests right now, I think. Ooh, Zealous Vigil's good. Minus stress and prevent nighttime ambush. Sweet. Alright, we can get party-wide stress relief as well as a little bit of protection. Seems pretty good. And I guess we're going to do some encouragement. And I suppose we're stuck with resupplying, or we could do this. Could do both, actually. Sure. Seems good. And we get an extra key. Don't know that we're going to hit enough chests to make that worthwhile, but it was free, so might as well take it. We have a thing to use a key on right off the bat, so let's do that. Ooh, nice. Yep, we'll leave the herbs behind. Can we find a secret room, please? We're getting... Oh, all you got to do is ask, apparently. Was going to say, I know we've been kind of spoiled the last few antiquarian rooms, or runs rather, with the secret rooms, so... Let's see, shovels are useful on this, but we've got more keys. So we'll do that. We only have one shovel left. I guess busts are our most valuable heirloom now to upgrade our treatment facilities, since we've got our guild all the way up. Though portraits are useful for reducing the cost, we have still one more level to go on that. Would really like to unlock a third mental treatment room so that we could remove quirks from 3 characters at a time.
A fortune. Waiting
And we'll get that secret room on the way back out. Alright, let's go in here. I am searching for treasure. And treasure we have found.
Treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
There we go. Just press forward. A few books, as always. I think we're going to let our torch go down all the way back. Then we'll camp to bring it up. That will help us to preserve our torches, which we're running a bit low on. Actually, don't think we'd be in too bad a condition even if we did the last little bit of the run in pure blackness. I think with Mr. H along, speaking of which, let's get people back in their default order to do extra damage. I think we would be fine. Always like to have a bit of a higher level character of some sort along on these lower level missions, sort of as a bodyguard or an escort, you could say. Alright, uneventful going up to this point. We will risk some battles at this low light just to get to this next room, at which point we will definitely be using our last campfire. That's a bit of a bad surprise. Don't stress us out, please. Oh, lowered our light even further, too. Good resist there. Yeah, let's start ticking you back. And we could lunge you forward, so I suppose we'll do that. Or I guess you could use this from here. So yeah, that seems fine. And you can hit from there too, so I think it's best to do that. Good kill. Way to go. Got the bleed that time. We can't resist forever. Now we get to try our other new ability here, Holy Lance. Oh, we can only hit there. Alright, I still think it's worth doing it to get you moved forward. Good deal. Well, one off. Almost 2 kills in a row for the Antiquarian, which is very good for her. Very good for us as well, honestly. Yeah, kill this thing.
Destroyed.
Don't rend for the old gods, they're not worth it. Now we can go back to the normal course of things, which is our healers putting out massive damage for whatever reason. Can't Holy Lance from there, huh? Well, I guess you'll do some healing and stress relieving. Still would like to get our stress down a bit more. And plus, Mr. H can just finish this guy off. Not have to worry too much about it.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
So too will our efficacy in dealing with said resistance. Sweet. Would love it if there's no room battle, but we'll deal with it if there is. There is. Alright, courtiers. Annoying little mofos, but we'll deal with them. Annoying enemies to be sure, but we shall persevere. I didn't manage to dodge that one. Let's kill some stuff, shall we?
Be gone, fiend.
You too. Bumping your own knight. Not that you can actually connect.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
Corpse is being a bit bothersome here, unfortunately. Glad we've been doing some stress relieving, because that's a lot of stress quite quickly. Good corpse clears. So now we can actually deal with this thing. Actually, we should probably do some group heals. Maybe we can get some crits at some point for extra stress relief.
The fevered pitch of battle.
Well, I got the Asperd to deal with the fevered pitch of battle. Luckily. Ooh, babies.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So I have been told many times thus far. So can we go the rest of the dungeon without encountering an obstacle? I don't know if we can. So let's start dumping some heirlooms. We want the gold. And I guess we'll leave these behind since they're some of the least valuable gems. I think we can... I know we can interact with this normally, but I think we get extra... Yeah, we do get extra from holy water, so let's do that. Heal. Lots of stress relief too. Awesome. And we'll go ahead and do our campfire here as well.
Huddled together, furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
I'm going to go for the lower food since we've still got quite a bit more of the dungeon to proceed in. Going to do the lowest amount of food since we've got quite a bit of the dungeon left. And there's liable to be hunger events. Zealous Vigil for sure. We don't want to be ambushed. And I guess we'll encourage Mr. H. And that seems worth it, I guess. Then I suppose we will just resupply. Okay, we might have use of that. And yet another key, huh? I actually think the key is much more likely to be useful than the antivenom, so let's take that. And then we'll rest.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Well, the purpose is lots of gold, at least on this excursion. So that was clear from the very start. Yep, goodbye, chaff. Alright, maggots. I don't think you will find our party to be a good target for your munchies.
Executed with impunity.
Well done. Alright, keying in on the antiquarian, but didn't manage to hit. Let's go for the accusation. Good job, 2 for 1.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
And we will take any victory that comes our way, that is for sure, no matter how trifling. Should have popped that torch before we hit in here. I think we'll just zigzag. And glad we did not use our last shovel. Now we have an extra empty space. Hopefully no more obstacles are forthcoming. Ooh, another chest. Awesome. Go for the stress dealer first. Haha. Good dodge. See if we can't get her gone. Well, I guess they're able to dodge as well. Oh.
A dizzying blow to body and brain.
That was unfortunate. Of course, that was quite fortunate, so awesome. So you're at 1, so zealous. You have been accused, fiends. Not quite lethal there. Guess we go for the corpse clear. And despite my previous thinking that critting corpses gave us stress relief, apparently it doesn't. Because we just did crit and did not get any stress relief, unfortunately. Alright, Healer X, I do wish you could hit on those judgments so that you could heal yourself. Yep. If you knew what was best for you, you would stop going for Mr. H, because Mr. H has all the dodges in the world.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
I do not think that I myself would wager either way. So I do want that gold. We need this key for this chest.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
I think I'm going to risk... Yeah, I think we'll get rid of these busts. We'll take the gold and leave the deeds. Oh, nope. You. Thank you very much. Alright, that's what we want. Guess we'll take the busts for now, though we're almost certainly going to be dumping them. This is a gold run, not an heirloom run. Nice surprise! Let's see if we can capitalize on that. Well, not with strikes like that, we won't be able to. Get a kill, please. Thank you. Even one off lethal on that one, too. Whoo! Haha! Alright, guys, very efficiently done.
Ghoulish horrors. Brought low and driven into the mud.
Yeah, we will take the gems over the heirlooms at this point. Make sure we have our antiquarian. Get ourselves another relic, or an antique, I guess, as well as an extra torch. Oh, I thought that was an empty room for a second. They surprised me there. Let's see. Definitely go for our stressors first. Stress is the thing that is most likely to make this run turn out a lot worse than it could have otherwise. Well, I would much rather you have dodged that attack than the previous one, but can't really futz too much with RNG. And I think we'll go for that for the corpse clear potential. Even though we were more likely to get a kill with the single target attack. Want to get this girl in range so that we can do that. Haha, swing and a miss. Our best healing is when we heal and deal damage at the same time. Got an extra shovel.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Alright, well, no barrier showing, so we're not going to worry about picking that thing up. Just take our gold and be gone. So So there's a curio here. I think what we're going to do is go here and hit that curio and then back up. Yeah, we're not going to mess with that curio. Books can just go to hell as far as I'm concerned in this game. We only need 2 more rooms so we can safely skip that one. Can we find a non-empty bag? Awesome. Certainly glad to have it. Hello. Fancy seeing you in a place like this. Stop lowering our light. That is so rude. We go to great troubles to keep our light as bright as possible. Kill this guy. And start keying in on this girl. You two. Thank you. Very efficiently done. And even more efficiently done. Mr. H likes to show the lobies how to do it.
They can be beaten.
Okay, our antique's worth more than the jade, so we'll take it. About to free up a slot with torches, so that will be nice for extra loot. And we're done, except we're not, because we are here for all the monies. Thank you for the scout. Let's press onward, shall we? We don't have what it takes to interact with this. A key or a shovel. So I'm not going to risk it. Yeah, we'll just let it go. And another empty sack. Oh well. So do we want to do one more battle, or do we just want to bug out with what we have? I think we're just not going to risk it. Our stress is in a decent place. We've got a lot of gold. Let's go home.
The great ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Well, this time they held a lot of money. That is for certain. Yep. Again, almost 50,000 gold. Glad to have it. Alright, and mostly good quirks too. Awesome. Replaced armor tinkerer, that's fine. And the fear things aren't too awfully bad. Certainly not as bad as the quirks that take control away from us and make them interact with trinkets on their own.
Our estate was the envy of this land.
Well, it will be again if we have our way. Alright, that was a very successful little excursion. So we will deal with all our day-to-day maintenance between episodes and then decide what we are going to do going forward next time. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, let me know in the comments, and by leaving a like below, it really does help tremendously. And of course, subscribe if you'd like to see more in the future. I have been Tevaron, and until next time, friends, be excellent to each other.